Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me today in this moment. I am going to be unboxing some earth medicine, some essential oils, and products that I did a lot of research on that are more like fit for my lifestyle of having a lower carbon footprint and just using cleaner, better sourced medicine directly from certain locations in the world where natives, support themselves and live one with the land, with that plant. And I just think it's really special. It's definitely a luxury, I would say, but it shouldn't be. It should be a right that we all get access to plant medicine. And I don't mean like psychedelic plants, which that is also a luxury as well, which it shouldn't be, to receive medicine and find a reliable source to be able to learn about plants as they have so much wisdom and operate on such a different frequency. Our lives are built, upon plants, how we eat, our clothes, technology is taking over, so it's becoming more artificial, but that shouldn't change how we walk as humans. I have some ruby here. I've been very inspired, just like sharing a lot of Wizard of Oz symbolism, and so I have my ruby here. Oh, it's got a little bit of aquamarine on there, that bluish, and very special raw babe. Speaking of like life force energy and plant medicine, I wanted to share this box I received this month from stuff that I needed to replenish, things that I don't use all the time, but I like to use sometimes to really like be cleaner and housing concerns when it comes to like sanitization and water. I don't think we realize how terrible most detergents are, not only on our skin, but for the environment when that water is being washed back into the drains and filtered again. So let's get to it with my magical Pegasus, baby. Baby. So I try to replenish myself from what I need every month, but some months look different than others, because some of our bank accounts look very different from time to time. And I want to show you what I got. I try to get this On Guard laundry detergent like literally anytime I can, possibly. Like, I love how my bulb's still going. It's concentrated, so if used correctly and efficiently, it'll last you over a month. And you can mix this with other like scent-free detergents that are more ecological. I like to do that. So yeah, it looks like a small bottle, but it's extremely concentrated, and it has a full bottle of On Guard in it, which has like orange peel, cinnamon, eucalyptus, I think a little bit of tea trees in there. I'd open the box, but it's like a hearty box, so I'll share a picture of it soon. And then I got some oils to replenish myself this year, some that I use a lot that I really need. And I'll tell you why. See, this is live. I haven't unboxed this yet, and I made this order a little while ago, so I'm I kind of forget what I ordered again. Oh, I love that it's like almost like Rasta colored. Okay, so I have On Guard. I just talked about On Guard. I use it for cleaning a lot in my spray bottle with a little vinegar and water. And when we're feeling a little under the weather, I'll mix it with like a carrier oil, like a jojoba or coconut, and like put on my kid's spine, my spine, our feet, as our feet absorbs a lot. And so yeah, On Guard has wild orange peel, clove bud, cinnamon leaf, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus leaf, rosemary leaf. Really powerful plants for cleaning. Like on all levels, like surfaces and like germs. Like clove is known to be extremely powerful in cleansing and killing bacteria and viruses. So yeah. Orange has limonene, it's a detoxer, natural detoxin, and it also like dissolves plastics in your body. Yeah. Quintessential oil in my household. Another one that's been with me since the very beginning is Balance. Grounding blend. It already has coconut oil as a base, so you can just like put it right on. But it's nice to be able to mix it with a carrier as well. All these bottles, by the way, are 15 milliliters. It's about like 120 drops, I believe. And so there's spruce, branch and leaf oil, whole leaf oil, frankincense oil, blue tansy oil, which is a flower. Very calming. Frankincense is extremely, like, exceptionally good for your skin and grounding. It's also known as like a very yang oil, masculine oil. We have blue chamomile, calming, and then a flower extract called osmanthus, which I have to do more research on, actually. It smells so good, y'all. Oh my gosh, like, and it's so safe for kids too. I use it on my kids constantly, on our hearts, on our feet. Yo, first time I put this on my feet, I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, for real. Try this out. I think it's like $28 a bottle. I maybe get like 1 or 2 a year. I use it a lot, but it like goes far, honestly. And the last one, I have a lot of bee oils. It's funny. Bergamot. I started using bergamot. It's a citrus, by the way. It's a sort of citrus. I started using it, I want to say like maybe 2 years ago. I didn't, in my oil journey and plant journey, like, you know, there's certain phases of life where you find different plants to work with, but like I didn't know how much I needed bergamot and how uplifting it is, and it's known to really help with like seasonal depression. So I thought it'd be really good to get right now for the winter. You can take it internally. You can take On Guard internally. You can't take Balance internally. It's not recommended to have like spruce oil internally. I don't think blue tansy either. Frankincense you can have internally, but what I like about doTERRA is that there's no middleman, and it's tested several times to detect any impurities. Everything's grown without pesticides, and so bergamot is just like an exceptionally like happy oil. I really like enjoyed adding it to my collection and using it just directly on my skin with just like a little bit of carrier oil. It's not to be used like in an exposed place where like the sun might touch your skin, because like citrus oils are just sensitive in sunlight. Put on your solar plexus. I love doing that. I love diffusing it. It's so lovely. But I don't use it like in water. I typically use lemon or orange in my water, but bergamot is something that's more of like my hug, my mental like health hug. And so I'm so happy to get this this order today. And sometimes you get like little magazines, and they give you like ways to use different oils and blends and new things coming, and like new communities that doTERRA works with. So thank you, doTERRA. Thank you, plants. Thank you. Oh, my cat's saying thank you too. They're little. Thank you for joining me and listening about these oils that are really special to me. It's like I had a complex for a while about like spending money on myself, and I found that like the things that I resisted the most were things that I actually like really could need the most of in terms of my like mental health and like the symbolism of what I'm going through in my life. doTERRA's like oils have this like very interesting way of like having these like oils deeper meaning of spirituality, like so linked up with your journey in life. You know. So, oh, and then Kitty's going in the box. Absolutely, of course, typical. She's waving goodbye as she descends into her abyss of box. Thanks for joining me.